Good morning, everybody. Lone Wolf Rick here, and it is a breezy, windy Tuesday morning here on the Las Vegas Strip. Kind of looking around here where I'm standing at, looking across there at the Aria Hotel Casino. It's supposed to get up to about 76 degrees today, is what they're projecting. So, big drop off from over the weekend where it was like in the high 90s. Getting close to like record temperatures for this time of the year, but the wind brought in a front, and we're looking at like I said, about a high 76 today. Right now it's about 63 degrees at the top of this at the time of this recording. So looking down here at the Waldorf Astoria Drive here, see the back entrance there. I never noticed that before. The back entrance there for Whataburger. Look over the top of the crystal shops there. That's the Cosmopolitan Tower. Hope everybody's having a great day today. Get over here in this little enclosed area, block some of that wind, hopefully. Yeah, blocked a little bit of it, huh? Take a look across the way there at the boulevard. In the front of it anyway, they're still working away on that. The Adidas store that was over by the MGM store, they have pulled out of that spot. They have moved over here to this spot, or they're moving over here. So if you saw the video the other day, it's like that spot is empty now over by the like I said, the in between the MGM Grand and the M&M store. There goes the Aria Express tram. There it goes. There's the big eraser over there. That'll erase all your problems. It is really just swirling right in this spot right here. So you get that kind of triangle type enclosure here, and the wind's just swirling around. But at least there's no garbage to swirl around. That's a good thing. Waved open. Waved open. Well, the light turned green, but it did not open. How about that, huh? Okay, right next to the Louis Vuitton store, you would think it's like they'd make sure it's like right next to that store, it's like the automatic doors were open, wouldn't you? The Tag Heuer store. Anybody own one? I've got a couple of friends just like that own them. They've had them for years. They love them. I'm not really a watch guy. You can tell, no watch. But I think if I was going to own one, now I have owned a Movado watch in the past, and I actually loved that watch. Had a like a cobalt blue face, you know, with the all stainless steel band. I really liked it a lot. But I don't have that watch anymore. That's a story for another time, I guess. But I think Tag Heuer would be the way to go if I ever maybe bought another watch. Unless I found one exactly like the Movado I had. Take a look at the area down here. You know, it's funny, this place had a Starbucks in it at one time, and a Starbucks closed down. And when Starbucks can't survive in a mall, if you know what I'm saying, the Starbucks was all the way in the back where those steps are. Right back there, where it says Bar Centro, was the Starbucks, so. It, you know, there's been a few locations here. It's like in the resort corridors where Starbucks actually closed down. You know, where that Whataburger's at, that was a Starbucks also for many years. And it closed down. Both of these places here and over where the Whataburger's at, they actually closed down before the pandemic. So it's not like the pandemic was the one that did the damage. The Prada store there had some employees that look like maybe they're in training, maybe. Going back out here into the wind. Take a look down Harmon there. Those are timeshares, all those buildings that directly across from me. And of course the Polo Towers sits right here, which is now behind us like the boulevard. Yeah, I always made the comment for years and years. You know, those first 3 floors of the Polo Towers had a perfect view of the Las Vegas Strip, and now that building blocks all the view. Try to make it a point here in the next, maybe the next week or two, in here to the Cosmopolitan. I just realized it's been way too long since I've had any of the Hattie B's hot chicken. One of the restaurant shops in here on the second level of the Cosmopolitan. Man, I used to eat that stuff like about every other week. In fact, on the channel there's probably more than a few videos of me having lunch in there. Traffic kind of thin back that way. But I love the Hattie B's. In fact, I would go in there now, except it's number one before 9 a.m. and number two, at least they used to anyway. They opened at 11 o'clock, so Take a look back up the strip here southbound. Not a whole lot going on. Let's take a look over here northbound. See the trees furling in the wind. Like I said, I apologize. So I know the microphone's picking up the wind, but you know, when you're an old poor boy like me, it's like you work with what you got, right? Wonder how that Sprouts grocery store does over there in the Horseshoe area. I haven't been in a Horseshoe in a long time. Take a look over here at the people walking around down there at the Miracle Mile shops. Out front of it anyway. The Chick-fil-A over there. See them down there picking up the cones. Look like they doing the road work down there for probably overnight. They're finishing up, picking up the cones now. Alrighty everybody, I think it's going to do it for today's video. See him still down there working away. I appreciate you all joining me very, very much. I'm Lone Wolf Rick. Hey, thank you very much, everybody. I greatly appreciate every one of you, the time that you give me watching my videos. Thank you very, very much. All right, everybody, take care. Please stay healthy. I will see you all in the next video. Hey, I was going to mention one other thing. It's like, you know, on Sunday's video, my Sunday vlog. You know, if some of you ever thought about doing like a YouTube channel, it's like I think once a month on that vlog I give out my all the numbers. It's like that I do. It's like on my channel. So you know, if you ever thought about doing a YouTube channel, it's like a thing. It's like you're gonna follow along with those numbers and see exactly how I do. You take care, everybody. Bye bye.